for more than 100 years, through conference realignments and up and down seasons, when the victory bell is on the line, these two come back around to get this rivalry tuned up. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bearcats ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami, Ohio's offense will have the football first. The Bearcats got the better of the Redhawks the last time they met, though it was a tight match throughout.
Yeah, the Bearcats made the big plays in the big moments, and that was the difference in this rivalry game. Who can handle those emotions, the adrenaline? Coming in today, which team, Jesse, you think is going to handle that best?
I think it also comes down to the playmakers on both teams. When the game is on the line, who can step up and make the big play to win the game?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They feed him again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Redhawks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Caught behind the line. It's Perry. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Redhawks. They're on the board first here in the season opener. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experiences, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Fires to the big fella. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Grabbed over the middle, it's Norton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Williams. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Red Hawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Weaver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings. A lot more.
not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Release to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And he tacks on the extra point.
And when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He'll toss it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Redhawks race. In the hurry-up.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The Redhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Quinn. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Redhawks have this offense rolling. to the air on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got it in the middle, it's Tuggle. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone 2.
Oh, he's got some space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Well, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Quickly complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Bearcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take because the blocking was outstanding.
The Victory Bell Trophy is the oldest non-conference rivalry in college football. The rivalry itself based on a township dispute in the early 1800s about income being diverted from Miami to Cincinnati. David, I didn't know that until you told me.
Well, you know, I like to share my notes, Reese, and make you sound smart, but a non-conference rival game is really, really cool. It's unique, it's different. Series is almost 500 after all the meetings, so Jesse, I'm excited about this one.
And cool traditions in this game, too. You know, the University of Cincinnati, they have a pajama parade the night before the game, running through the streets of downtown Cincinnati. I think David Pollock was once spotted there after he got drafted by the Bengals.
Finds his man, it's Weaver. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Quinn. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Godfrey. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Carney. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Weaver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space.
Turning it on. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. This rivalry dates all the way back to the late 1800s, 1888, and to this day remains one of the most tightly contested rivalries in all of college football.
Pretty amazing, Reese. It's the oldest current non-conference rivalry in college football. And David, I think when you're playing in a game like this that has this much history, it just adds so much pressure, I think, to both teams.
Well, and the coaches were so cool talking about all the history, all the moments. They know them. They know about it. The players know about it. So it's a contested game usually every year. So competitive.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with the pick.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the give off the left side. On the move at the 30. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's got him. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Bearcats and Redhawks tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that victory bell.
And the Redhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a man, it's Norton. At midfield, he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Bearcats are flying down the field. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey.
There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Bearcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, he almost picked that one off. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, and they almost had another one. And this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Inside, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
To the air, it's Sorsby. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The give to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. After run, now throw. That's caught. It's Tuggle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The sure hands, it's Perry. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Got it behind the line. It's Weaver. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand off to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Carney. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pressure coming. And the defense makes him play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Godfrey. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Redhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Goes to the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Quinn. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks. Extra point here will tie the game.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now they'll run it to the right here. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air, it's Sorsby. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Covey. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play, it's a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll give it to Johnson. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15. And the Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Quinn. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Looking for space, it's Carney. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Red Hawks headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to become.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Scanning the field, it's Quinn. Throws to the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Quick pass on the fly motion. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds his man. It's Tuggle. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up. Play aggressive. Try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw. It's Quinn. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They just keep firing. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Redhawks want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Redhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now how do we get this stopped? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.